Hi, my name is Franek and I help young men become mentally healthy. And I am telling you right now that getting absolutely clobbered and drinking way too much is not fun and nobody benefits from it. You don't benefit from it, the people around you don't benefit from it. It just creates problems. I'm being totally honest because I've went through an experience like this 2 weeks ago. So let me tell you about it first. Let me tell you like the story. So it is Monday and I say to my friends like, oh, maybe we should drink. Maybe we should drink tonight. And two of them are like, no, not really. I don't want to get into trouble because we live in a student's accommodation, so we're not allowed to drink there. Right? So, well, one of my friends said like, yeah, fuck it, let's go. Let's drink some fucking vodka and get drink and it will be fun. So I go to the shop, I buy the. So we decided we're gonna buy a liter for us two. And if we don't find any people to drink with, we'll drink it just for two people. And yeah, if there's some vodka left, we'll think about it later. What we should do with it, right? So I buy it. I spent $20 on a liter of vodka. Okay, so already I spent half of my capital that I had there, and it gets late, right? So it is 10 p.m. So we're like, okay, let's start drinking. So we start drinking. We get into like 16 rounds in, 15 rounds in, whatever. And we're all me, okay. I am already drunk as fuck. Him too, but not as drunk. We continue, and I don't know what came into my mind, but I started just really doing rounds like this. I drank like 8 shots in a row. And so we decided, okay, let's just stop because we're already fucked. And long story short, I vomited around the whole fucking room. I vomited on my friend's sheets, on my friend's wardrobe, on my friend's hoodie, on our window on the inside. Yeah, on the floor, on the wall, and on myself, on my whole body. I was whole fucking covered in vomit and also my sheets, like everything. And the next day I wake up at 6:30. And I'm like, okay, oh, it's over. And let me tell you something, I don't remember anything from the night from around not night, from around 11 p.m. Later on, I didn't remember anything, and I still don't. So I know what was going on just from my friends telling me. I wake up at 6:30, and at 7 I realize, because I've been like, just lying on my bed, still being drunk as fuck. And like at 7 I realized that all my fucking sheets, my bed is all everything around me is covered in fucking vomit. The floor, the window, and I'm like, fuck. And I was not capable of cleaning all this stuff. So I waited like 3 hours. I took a cold shower, which didn't even help because I was so drunk, I didn't even feel the cold. I was literally, is this cold water? Okay, it is. I didn't even feel the cold water at all. It didn't feel cold. So yeah, I shower, everything. I still smelled like fucking vomit and vodka. Like everything in our room. So I laid on my bed. I took off the sheets. I slept for 4 days. I slept with like no sheets, basically just the covers. So at around 10, I'm like, okay, fuck, I need to clean this shit. So I go through the whole fucking hall in the accommodation. The teacher sees me, and I bet he saw that I was fucking drunk. But he was like, okay, whatever. So I ask for a mop. So I get the mop. I mop the room and stuff. We spray some deodorant so it doesn't smell like shit. But vomit and vodka. It still smells like vodka and vomit, but whatever. And I was drunk for around 16 hours, from 11 p.m. to 3 p.m. the next day. And so the whole time I was in school, I was drunk. So I felt like fucking vomiting the whole fucking time. And not 1 hour of these 16 felt pleasant. Not one. And my message here is, fine, if you want to drink, then drink, okay? But drink in moderation. And so nobody around you gets into trouble, you don't get into trouble, you don't have to clean your whole room or anywhere you are because you vomited all around there. And yeah, all you're left with is regret and disgust. Honestly, I was just disgusted when my friends told me like what shit I did that night and how I looked, because there's literally pictures there are pictures of me completely fucking drunk. So this is a sad story. It's honestly fucking sad. When I look back to that night and what happened there, I'm like, I want to vomit now. When I just thought about this story. So alcohol is probably like one of the most popular and the most used drugs on earth, because it is a drug. It's a toxin. It's literally a toxin. And it is very bad for your health, for your physical health, for your hormonal health, your mental health, everything. decreases your testosterone. It's just overall, it's bad. So remember, that drinking costs you 2 days. The day you drink and then the day you recover. And do you really want to waste so much of your time and energy on just drinking? That's the questions you gotta answer, because I don't want to waste so much energy on time on on just drinking. So if you're convinced right now that okay, alcohol is not bad and it's not good for me at all, if you wanna quit drinking, here are the rules you should follow. Stop going to parties, because parties and the nightclubs basically, they're revolved around drinking. Second thing, stop hanging around with people who drink, because you're the average of the 5 people you spend time with. They will want you to drink. They will tell you they're going drinking, and you will want to drink. And if you tell them, no, I'm trying to quit or whatever, if they're not your friends, then they'll just stop liking you. They will not want to go out with you anymore. And honestly, that's good for you. Good for you. And if they will just accept it, okay, he's not going to drink with us, fine, that's his decision, then good, it's just a win-win, okay? And maybe they would be interested, like, why does he not want to drink? Maybe they'll ask you, maybe you could convince them to stop drinking with you. Another thing that will help you not only with addictions but anything in life is meditation. So I already have a video on meditation on my channel, so link in the description. Watch it now and then come back to this video, because it is life changing, honestly. You will not regret watching that video. Nobody will, okay? Another thing is upgrading your identity. Stop telling yourself that you're trying to quit, but tell yourself you don't drink. And this just basically puts pressure on you from you and other people to just not drink, because then they'll think, oh, you're a liar, and that you lie to yourself. And these real world things, the action we're taking, that you can see, it is nice and it does help, but you need to also work on your mind, or what is going on in your mind. Another thing that's really helpful is changing your environment on a basic level, and if maybe on a bigger level, for example, moving out somewhere else or whatever, right? But this on the lower level, on just the basic level, think about, for example, how your room is set up. Maybe there's something in the room or the setup is making you more drawn to drinking. Maybe it is the music you're listening to. because there's a lot of music nowadays that are just talking about, oh, getting drinking, fucking a lot of women, going to nightclubs. And if you don't want to do that, then don't listen to music like that. Also, the movies you're watching, the YouTube channels you're watching, what you're watching on TV, the movies you're watching, right? The I don't know, the location of your room, whatever. You need to figure it out if you want to quit. And last but not least is find some meaningful work for yourself. Find your purpose and work on it relentlessly. Because, for example, for me, it is my purpose is to help young men with their mental health, and I'm working on this right now. And so, imagine if I drank the night before, I would have maybe not a hangover, but I could still be drunk. And imagine you're drunk, your head hurts, you want to vomit. Would you just stand up and record? Maybe you would do, maybe I would do actually. But how would it affect the quality of your work? It would affect it heavily. I wouldn't be able to think so fast of new ideas and stuff. I wouldn't be able to to express my thoughts and stuff on the camera and talk about these topics. My mind would just be all over the place and my body. So if you found this video helpful, subscribe. If not, then don't subscribe. Maybe leave a critical comment. Criticize me, because I don't care about people just patting me on my back and saying I did well when I could have improved something. I like honest people. So if you really think something should have been done better here or differently, leave a comment, sure, right? Dislike, don't subscribe if it didn't help. But yeah, I guarantee you, if you subscribe, your mental health will improve. If it's not good, and if it's not really good. So, see you later.